Welcome to another story time with Deadpool. I bet you guys didn't know there were actually lyrics to that opening song. Those actually aren't the lyrics, I just made that up on the fly. Hello everyone, it's me, Earth's mightiest Deadpool. Are you all here for story time? Well, that's good to hear because this was carefully scheduled for right now. Okay, I sure have a story to tell. Gosh, I love to talk. Today's story is a beloved bedtime classic mashed up with a very profitable licensing agreement. You guessed it, it's Cinderpool. Oh, no spoilers. Oh, thank you, I came up with that myself. All right, let's see here. No, that doesn't work. All right. Once upon a time. You know what? It just feels wrong when I'm doing it with myself. Why don't we all say it together, shall we? 1, 2, 3.
Once upon a time.
There we go. Isn't that so much fun when we're all in this together? For those of you that didn't join us in that call and response, get your head in the game, will ya? Anyway, upon that time, once, Cinderpool lived in a very big mansion with her shiny-headed step-professor and a bunch of hideous step-mutants. The biggest one, Colossus, was always making up stupid rules that nobody cared about. Like, stop labeling other people's food in the fridge with your own initials. And for the love of Feige, stop hanging your underwear from the ceiling fan. The other main step-mutant, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, such a cool name, was always just texting and rolling her eyes. They were both super jealous because Cinderpool had a much larger fan base. I mean, this isn't story time with Colossus, now is it? One day, an expendable non-union extra came running across the mansion grounds, screaming. King Thanos was planning the biggest battle of Phase 3, the last truly relevant phase. Oh, Cinderpool desperately wanted to go to the big battle, but Colossus said, no, too dangerous. Cinderpool don't know how to be part of team. And then Colossus ripped up Cinderpool's favorite costume before Negasonic Teenage Warhead, again, such a cool name, exploded it into a million pieces with her mind powers before popping her gum. So Gen Z, on fleek, Sigma, no cap. Cinderpool was very bummed and felt very vulnerable and exposed. Minus 10,000 aura, as Negasonic would say. He ran out onto the mansion grounds, stumbling for dramatic effect. Oh, hi there. When all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a big, strange, sparkly circle appeared. And from out of that big, strange, sparkly circle walked out Cinderpool's very hairy god-mutant, Wolverine! Okay, Wolvie, you actually have to, step through the magic circle, otherwise the audience isn't gonna know that you're here yet.
You want me to step? Fine.
Yes, awesome. Oh my gosh, very hairy god mutant. I'm so glad you're here. Oh man, I have to go to the big battle, but my mean step mutants vaporize my costume and...
Shut up.
Growled Wolverine lovingly.
What?
Well, I need a new costume. I have to go to the big battle.
Why should I care? Stop whining. Go get another one.
Okay. Well, after that very sage and somewhat Australian advice, Cinderpool went off to the wardrobe department to get a freshly laundered costume before finally heading to the big battle. Well, Cinderpool missed most of the battle because he stopped for chimichangas along the way. You know, priorities, this guy knows. Right? Oh, thank you. Got a few here myself. But yeah, I will rest assured, though, when Cinderpool got there, the Avengers were still winning, okay? Captain America looked so cool and so ruggedly handsome. Meanwhile, Cinderpool's fairy hairy god-mutant Wolverine was...
I'm off to Pims.
Okay. Well, honestly, that checks out. Well, as all the aliens were finally fleeing away in defeat, Cinderpool saw something on one of the stairs of the spaceships. It was a single glove. Oh, it was so fancy. Big and gold with beautiful jewels. I think there were 6 of them, not that that's really relevant information. Oh, I wonder who this fits, thought Cinderpool to himself, before trying it on. After some clicking, whizzing, and whirring, it adjusted right to Cinderpool's arm. Then, out of nowhere, Iron Man came flying in out of left field screaming, "Hey, take that off. How dare you take this sacrifice from me? I really don't want to be Iron Man until I'm 90. Please let me go retire somewhere nice like Latveria or something." Thank you, 3 people that understood that. Then, other much less relevant Avengers came running in too, saying, things along the lines of, "Take that off, that's not a toy. Whatever you do, do not snap." Well, so obviously Cinderpool snapped. Oh, Cinderpool snapped a bunch, both physically and mentally. And then weirdly, I don't know if it was related, but half the people kept disappearing and then reappearing and then disappearing again. So many people were crying. Tony said, "I love you" like 3,000 times. It was a mush fest. But then eventually everyone did come back. But then the Avengers tackled Cinderpool, ripped off his new favorite glove, and then when they remade the movie, they CGI'd Tony's face onto Cinderpool's incredible body, and then it went on to become the most financially successful film in the Feige cinematic universe, the FCU, if you will. But that's okay. Everything honestly worked out for Cinderpool, because Cinderpool went on to start his own, even more successful franchise. Yeah. Okay, thank you, one person. Okay. Okay, well now a few of you have seen it, okay. You know what, it was so successful, in fact, that Cinderpool was eventually invited to be part of the Avengers Endgame 2, Electric Boogaloo. In theaters at some point, probably. Well, that's the end. Game. Okay, come on, what? Really? That wasn't very genuine laughter. I practiced that in the shower all morning today. Thank you, child. He understands my humor. You should get a Deadpool hat instead of the Spider-Man one, though. It's just for next time. Okay, everyone, well, I guess I should head off then, but thank you all for coming to another illustrious story time with your favorite Disney princess, Deadpool.
I wonder how many there are.
Have a good day. You too.